Now, when an athlete knows that I am going to climb the mountain, their focus is what? Their money.
Yes,
that's their focus now.
Yes,
I am running to come out first because of that money. That's where their eyes is focused, or their eyes are focused. True of us.
True.
Because the package. That's why when the athlete is climbing a mountain, the athlete knows that even if I climb this mountain, come down, and then I collapse after I cross the finish line, there's no problem. I've already had them. I've gotten the money. That's the person's focus. So, focus says that word is paying attention towards something in particular. Paying attention towards a particular direction. Paying attention on something you are particular about. Let's, for example, if you have used a microscope before, you know what microscope, you have to focus your eye. If you don't focus your eye very well, you will be seeing something else.
Yes, madam.
So, that's how you are focused. So as a young person, what is your focus at this level in your lives? What is your focus? It is very clear that we can have so many things, so many desires, and we are quick to be distracted. We are quick to look at this other one. We are quick to look at this other side. But what is your focus in 2022? What is that particular thing you want to achieve this 2022? What's that thing that you have set your mind on? What's that thing that you have set your heart on? That you want to achieve this year. I said that word. Important reason why you have to be focused. You are mindful and oriented. When you are focused towards something, you are mindful towards that thing and you are oriented towards that thing. As a juicy guy, when you go down to the field today, your focus is to attain your objective. Your focus is to discern a personnel. Your focus is to give the rightful short story. Your focus is to shoot at your targets. You will not go and give every short story. Oh, this thing goes like this. No, you look at the person, you discern the person, and you focus your short story on that particular thing that you have discerned from the person. From there, the person will give you the money. I always say oriented. In order for you to be focused, you must listen before you talk. Because when you are not focused, you will talk without listening. But when you are focused, you will listen before you talk. That's why I said that word. You are mindful and oriented. You are mindful of what you say, and you are oriented towards how to put your words. You don't just talk. A marketer is someone that listens very well, because your aim is that word. Make a say that word. Satisfying your personnels, meeting personnels in order for you to satisfy their needs. So by the time you approach somebody, you must listen to the person's needs as to satisfy it. But if you don't listen to it, you cannot satisfy the person. You want to just say your own, go your own direction. So it's important that what you are mindful and oriented. The second importance of focus is that what? Well, and careful not to make mistakes. When you are focused, you are smart. Those of you that watched the last match between Senegal and Egypt, that match was hot. They played up to the extent where they had to go penalty. When someone is going to kick a penalty, what happened? The person is careful. The person is smart. The person is looking at their target. No! Goal. And the goalkeeper, what happened? The goalkeeper is smart. You see, the goalkeeper is going like this. The goalkeeper is going like this. Because the goalkeeper wants to be smart. The goalkeeper does not want to make mistakes. That's what happens when you're a marketer. A marketer has to be smart, not to make mistakes. A marketer has to be careful, not to make mistakes. Because when you say one word that is out of track, your person says, I don't want me to put up again. No, I'm not interested again. I'm not interested. That's why you have to be careful, not just being careful, but you have to be smart. Being smart and being careful goes together. You can't be smart when you're not careful. You can't be careful when you're not smart. When you are focused, it will help you be careful and be smart. Number 3, when you are focused, you are careful not to be distracted as to missing your target. Let's go back again to football. Do you know that when somebody misses a penalty, everything goes and cry? Because you have not just embarrassed yourself, you have embarrassed the entire team. That's why as a young person, there are some mistakes that if you make today, not just you will suffer, but your family too will suffer. You are not just going to be the other person. Because maybe you think that, is my life. It's not just going to be your life. But the mistakes you make will affect you, will affect your family. That's why you have to be careful not to be distracted from your goal. When you set a goal for yourself, be focused towards that goal. Be on track. I know a lot of times distraction will always come. Even when you're not expecting it, distraction will just appear from nowhere. You are not planning. That's why your phone has to be the number one thing that you be careful that your phone should not distract you. Because if your phone is not bringing you money, what else is your phone doing to you? Yes, if your phone is not bringing you money, what else is your phone bringing to you? You can't be in front of your personnel. You are trying to make that person understand with you, reason with you, collect your product. So that at the end of the day, you have money in your pocket to go back home with it. And then all of a sudden, a friend is calling you, and you remove your phone in front of that person. That person has given you 5 minutes of their time. The person has something that is doing, but has dedicated 5 minutes of their time for you to talk to them. All of a sudden, your phone is ringing, your friend is calling you, and look at you, you remove it. Hello, baby, I'll call you later. That person saying, thank you, have a nice day, I'll see you next time. For you to meet somebody and the person tell you that I'm giving you 5 minutes of my time, don't joke with that person's 5 minutes. Don't joke with it. So that's why you have to be careful not to be distracted. Because when you are distracted, you will miss your target. And maybe that one person was supposed to collect 5 of your products. Maybe that one person was supposed to collect 10 of your products with extra, with juice. Because of small mistake, phone, you miss your target. They say that word, don't drink while driving, and don't drive while drinking. What happens when someone drinks and is driving? Some say they are very careful, but there will be a day you drink overdose and you not be careful. Before the alcohol clears from your brain, you'll be inside a valley. Some of you, before the alcohol clears from your brain when you drink and you're driving, you see where you're supposed to go in. And people are crying, where are you? Oh, we are looking for. Alcohol is clearing your eyes. Be careful. There are some mistakes that when you are not careful, they are deadly. They are deadly. I said, when you are focused, you are confident. Do you think that when they say you are to play penalty,
Yes, ma'am.
and you accept, what happened is because you are when you accept, you get confident now.
Yes.
The last guy that scored out, whether it's Menzi, I don't know. Mande. Do you know that everybody was hoping on him the last fight?
Yes.
Everybody was confident that if Mande scored this goal, so the guy is going home with the cup. All of a sudden, he entered. What happened? He entered with full confidence. That's why the goalkeeper himself knows that that goal cannot pass. The goalkeeper was bouncing and going this way, bouncing. But Mande was not looking at the way the goalkeeper was bouncing and trying to distract him. Mande said, at this point, my team is looking up to me. My nation is looking up to me. So I have to be confident because because the goalkeeper is behaving like this and to distract you. That's their own tricks. That's the way they have been orientated to behave like that so they can distract you. But what happened? Mande was confident. He was just waiting for the right time. And when the right time came, because of his confidence, what happened? Boom! It entered. When you are focused, you are confident. Now let me say this. Sometimes you are focused, but a lot of things are there to distract you. A lot. You see green light, you see red light, you see yellow light, but you are not distracted. You are not distracted. Because you know the color you're looking for. Because sometimes you are confident, your distraction comes, but you know what exactly you're looking for. So it's important to be focused. When you are focused, you're confident. That's why even when somebody negatives you, but you are confident in where you're going to, you say thank you and have a nice day. It is because of confidence. Like someone said, you will not score that goal. You will not score, and you lost your confidence. What happened? You will not score. And when you don't score, you come and tell the person that it was you. You are the one that said I was not going to score. When they say you are not going to score, but you are confident in yourself, you will score. Focus, it helps you improve your intelligence. A focused person stayed focused. Not because they don't make mistakes, but they make mistakes. They still go back and regain their strength and come back. Sometimes you are focused. You go and you fail. You still wake up and continue. People be looking at you. Look at you. You are fail. You that they were talking to you. You don't want to hear to school. In the evening, they want to talk to you, say, I'm going for evening classes. Like, all your life is book. And all of a sudden, GCE, you fail. Let me tell you something. It takes you the grace of God to even sleep in that house and wake up the next day alive. Especially if you are from this polygamous home. And then maybe your father and your mother, they like you too much more than your other people. And then they will focus on you. Every day you'll be like, in the morning, come and wash plates, I'm going to school. In the evening, come and wash plates, I'm going to school. In the afternoon, come and wash plates, I'm going for evening classes. And then when it's time for GCE, you fail. It takes the grace of God. I'm telling you, for you to even sleep in the house. But the fact that you fail does not mean that you will not focus. But that failure will help improve your intelligence because you'll be like, the fact that I failed, it means there was something I needed to have done it. Then imagine if you're going to call your sleep, it's D. What happened? It means you were close, right?
Yes.
It has improved. You go back now and try to study more as to improve your intelligence. When you are focused and you fail, it does not mean that you were not actually focused. You just need to go back and improve what you were doing and you come back better. Senegal has played for more than how many years? Finally, they took the cup. They have never given up. That should be your focus as a marketer. No matter how many times you fail, you even reach final. You have concluded your price with somebody. All of the person to give you money. The person says, "Oh, sorry, I just remember that I'm supposed to go and pay my child's school fee." Always tell the person, "Thank you, have a nice day," because you are giving that person rendezvous for next time. You improve your intelligence. Next time when you are there, you'll be smart. So when you are focused, it helps improve your intelligence. It helps improve your enthusiasm. Number 5, when you are focused, you listen to your instructor and instinct before you act. When you are focused, you listen to your instructor and your instinct before you act. There's something they play in primary school where you run, you take a stick, you give it to this other person. The person runs, take the stick and give it to the next person. How do you call that game? Relay run. I used to run that thing. So when I was in, I think class 5 or class 6 like that, you know, it's competition at different primary schools. This school, this one, I think that was like this. So that's how I went to smoke alarm. Then you have to run in your own line. So I was okay, your own lane. Good boy. So while I was there are I think like 5 or 6 people like that. Every school with their small thing behind their back. Papa, what happened? You listen to your instructor before you act. When you hear pray, you first you start with on their marks. That's how it starts. Yes, on their marks. Get set. Go. So when you are focused, you will listen to your instructor and instinct before you act. What happened now? Let's talk about instructor. Instructor tells you when to go on their marks. He tells you when to get set. He tells you when to go. Your instinct tells you that what? Pick that stick and go with it. Do you know some people don't live like they don't realize that they have to pick and go. It's only after they pam. When they're supposed to give, what they're supposed to give is behind. They come back now, come and pick it before they go. So when you are focused, you listen to your instructor and your instinct before you act. Focus. Why some other people, when they say on their marks, get set, go. They will run down, then they'll cross their line and enter somebody else's lane. They don't have a signal. Instead to go and give it to their partner, they go and give it to somebody else. That game used to be very nice. I like because that's what happened there. A lot of those children that even nursery schools, they do that. You run, you take the stick, you give it to somebody else. The person continue, give it to the one in front. The other one continue to the last person. Then there's another thing that they do there is they dig a hole, they put sand there, where you go and jump. There are so many beautiful games to play in primary school. It's not about what? Listening to your instructor, your instinct before you act. Some people when they say, I don't know how they say whether it's you just have to run. Okay, you run from a distance and then you have to arrest someone, then you skip now. Some people when they reach where they're supposed to skip, they lost their focus. Okay, Yes, just keep their leg and they remain there. Come and say the teacher will climb behind. No. What's all this? But some people when they come and jump there, I look at the person, how short and then where the legs carry the person to. So it's not about how tall or how, it's about listening before you act. If a lot of us young people can listen before we act, our lives will be more better than what we are having right now. That's the truth. If most of us young people we listen before we act, our lives will be more better. Most of us we act before we come back and listen. Like you already act, you take action by yourself, you go and make your mistake. When you are done now with the mistake now before you come back, you say I was supposed to do what? What are you trying to say? You have already made a mistake before you're coming back now to complain. But if you had listened, you wouldn't have been in that track. This morning, I want to encourage every single person standing here. Let's be focused. When you are focused, nothing is impossible. The reason why we see a lot of impossibilities is because we are not focused. The reason why we see a lot of impossibilities is because we want to act and then come back and ask questions. Always ask before you act. As a juicy guy, always listen before you act. Always listen to your personnel before you talk. Don't talk before you listen. But you already said it, and the person takes you for your first words, and trying to change back those words is not easy. So I encourage you to always listen before you act. It's very important. Clap one.